Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be
Along
as
the
bright
toddler
as
has
the
been
sun.
missing in Savannah.
And as you come around, and it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Where is Cody?
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Come right on in, share the live, share the live. You guys, we are still talking about the California City Boys are in court today. They was in court yesterday. So I'm going to go over some of the things that was going on. But first, I need to make an announcement on the Tyree Nichols case. If you guys didn't hear, they did a conference and said that Preston Field, whatever his name is, Preston Humpfield, that's his name. One of the police officers that tased him that said, I hope they stump his tail. Anyway, he's going to become in state witness and produce evidence in the Tyree case. And things is finna get crump. And they're going to jail. Anyway, that's happening. They're not pressing charges on Preston Humpfield. He is going to be on the state side. He's going to let everybody know that this is a common practice and this is what they've been doing. And you know what? Somebody needs to come back and go ahead and tell the truth, because the truth will set you free, or only do 3 to 10 instead of life. But anyway, that's what's happening in the Tyree Nichols case, and that's what's going on. But let's get right into it, because we only got 30 minutes. Now we only got 25. But we're going to talk about the California City Boys. Now, here's the thing. So Aiden went into court yesterday. If you guys wasn't paying attention, Aiden told everything. He dropped the ball. He said that the kids were dead. And he made a promise to his mama Jackie, and his daddy, Terzel that he would not tell nobody. But when he heard them say, "Oh, they'll be back," he'd be going, that's what he said. He knew the truth. He said he knew. And then when he came back to court today, see, because when they went to the jury trial, he had to testify then, and plus he had talked to an interviewer, a young lady. I didn't catch her name, but she was very good with the kids, and he opened up to her and told her everything. And they played the video of what he had said. Because when he came back on the stand yesterday, he was like, "I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't recall." So they played it, and then they told him, he was like, he can't see his parents in the court. He was like, he's looking, but he can't see his parents. And they was like, do you wear glasses? And he was like, no, but I still can't see them. So they said, is it hard for you to be sitting here telling us what happened in front of your parents? And he said, yes. And they kept that boy on the stand for like 4 or 5 hours, you guys. They went to lunch, came back, and I was on my way to work, and he was still on, he was still on the stand. And I mean, he was yawning, and he just got to the point. He was like, I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, and they played it, and it really, that's it. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's it. They won their case with that young man testifying. I don't care what nobody else say from now on. That right there was what my husband would say, the spoke in the nail in the sweater. You understand what I'm saying? So anywho's, check this out. So today, Wanda got on the stand. And I'm going to tell you something, then I'm going to open it up. You can come on the panel or you can call in. But, all right, friend, I see you. She said she just sent the Cash App. So I got to get you in there. So Freddie, she just got a Cash App. Oh, she gets an extra one because it's a Cash App. All right. Freddie, I got you. Anyway, so Wanda, the big thing that what Wanda said, you guys, was, she's trying to explain that she hasn't seen these kids. And yeah, the nail in the coffin. Wanda saying she ain't seen these kids since April or May, and she's trying to say it's because of the corona, and that, they would do drive-by, not the drive-by where you poo, but the drive-by where, you get out the car and you're like, hey, Mom, I love you. Hey, Grandma. Hey, Nana. And all this other stuff, but you can't come near each other and all this other stuff. But sometimes they would just open up the sliding doors of the van and the kids be in their seats. And she said she didn't see them all because, she understands about the seat belts and all this other stuff. But here's what Wanda said, and I'm going to tell you something. I ain't going to explain it to you. You guys already know. You can see the smoke behind the screen. You understand what happened. Go ahead and share the live. Share the live, you guys. A lot of people are interested in this case. This is probably one of the largest following cases that's been around, especially for two African-American children. So support it, you guys. Support it, because you never know, somebody in your family come up missing or something. Support it, because they will start reporting these children that's missing, and you say, why they don't? Because you're doing other stuff, and you need to support the people that is bringing you, or at least talking about these children, because it does matter. I think about these kids all the time. Now, I am going to say I am very disturbed, and I have been disturbed, not only because my little cousin passed away, but I'm disturbed because when that young man, Aiden, got on the stand yesterday and he broke it down, I started now realizing that, that's now I'm starting to realize that they're gone. I never was realizing it before. But what he said, that's why I know that the jury is going to come back and give them time. They're going down, because I'm the type of person that you just can't tell me anything. But a kid can't make up all of those details that when he's seen them and hearing something falling in the bathroom in the tub and all this other stuff. And then how they was, swore to not say nothing and how he felt about it and when he heard him. And then he had got on an Amazon tablet and he was playing a game, he said. And then he seen his daddy and his mama doing the interview. When he said that the kids was rambunctious and they had came out the gate, he said daddy was lying. He said daddy was lying. Okay? But here's my problem. Even though that Wanda is a witness for the state and she's doing well, she seems like she's trying to, not go to jail. Because if you lied to the FBI, that's jail time, period. Especially when you perjure yourself on the stand. And I mean, it's hard to get evidence what she's saying because nobody wants to say, hey, you lying, you knew this. But Wanda knew. Wanda knew. Let me tell you something. Wanda said that, come on now, we've got about 20 minutes. Wanda said that she bought the kids and the family, Trezell and Jackie and all the kids except Orrin and Orson robes. And she says the reason why she didn't buy them robes is because they didn't have them in their size. Now, and I know, okay? They got robes for newborns. They got pajamas. Now, here's the thing. When you're a grandma, you got Trezell a robe, you got Jackie a robe, you got Damien and Devin, Aiden and Adrian, and you got all of them robes, but you didn't get Orrin and Orson a robe. Because, see, this is what you're not understanding. When did she buy these robes? So here's the thing. You already sent the robes to their house. And because remember, somebody testified and said that they got the robes, so they wanted them to see that they got the robes. So the other kids got their gifts too. But you don't have Orrin and Orson robe. Now, it is not a crime, and it may be just speculation. But let me tell you something. Why would you buy something for a kid that's not even existed anymore? You wouldn't. Now, I ain't got nothing to prove that. I'm just saying that's my thought on the whole situation. That tells me. I don't know what it tells you. You can have a different opinion about it. But it tells me Miss Grandma Wanda knew that these kids was deceased. Now, if you don't remember, we did talk to a neighbor. Okay, we talked to a neighbor and she told us that Wanda went on vacation. Wanda don't have a car. And I said, well, how did you know Wanda don't? She said, Wanda don't have a car. Wanda rented a car. I believe that this is when Wanda packed up her suitcase and went to California City. Now, Wanda went and got the U-Haul. Wanda had to return the U-Haul. All of this stuff. Wanda went to the house, sat with only 4 kids. And she gonna say, well, I thought they was with Grandma Marie. Chick, come on with all that fake crying and stuff. I know when a woman is crying and it's real. I don't care how much you cry. You know what I'm saying? I was just over my cousin's house the other day, and I mean, tears was flowing. That's real. But what she doing? She just scared that she going to jail, her son going to jail, and she want to get them kids. That's why they was cleaning that yard up. She trying to get them kids. And I bet you she get them. Well, she may not get them other 2, but she going to get her 2, her biological grandkids. She going to get them. She don't want them other 2. And she don't got to take them either. And you know what? I hope she only get her own or 2. If she do, I hope she don't get none of them. But if she do get a chance, because they can't stop her, because there's no charges against her, so she'll be able to get those kids. That's probably why she's doing this for the state. That's why she said, you know what, you guys got it right, but you got it wrong, because Jackie did something to them kids. Now, I know I'm going a little fast because we only got a little bit of time, but yesterday they said that Jackie and Trezell was mad and angry because the kids would always eat with their mouth open. So they would tell the other kids to make sure you shut their mouth when they eat, because they would. And then and one of the kids said when Jackie and Trezell leave the room, they would go. They would do it anyway, being, defiant. So what did Jackie do? Jackie went and blended their food. I believe, without a doubt, I'm just saying, you guys, that's when, guess what? I think that's when Jackie put some poison in that kid's bottle. She giving a baby bottle to a 4 or 5 year old. Now, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why. Because she probably was trying to take them out then. She was gonna take them both out at the same time. But what happened? The older kid drunk the baby's food too. He ate both of the food. Remember they said something about he ate the other kid's food too, because we was like, well, shoot, just go to the pot and get another scoop. It's just one spoonful, put it on the plate. She wasn't doing all that. She was mixing some stuff up, and she's like, oh my God. So I believe the family knew they was going to take them out, I do. I hope they didn't have no insurance on these kids. I know this far-fetched what I'm saying, but I'm telling you what's true. Because it was hard to understand why you take out one and not take out both of them at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? This is just all just a commentary. This is my understanding. This is my belief. This is not factual. That's just what I believe. As I'm listening to what's happening and what's going on, that's what I believe what's going on. Now, if anybody got anything that they want to share in the live, I am going into the comment section right now. You can put it in there. I will read it. And if you want to come up, you can come up. I am going to share the link. And if you want to call in, go ahead and call in. We've got 13 minutes. But I'm telling you, that's what happened. And I'm not shocked or anything. I'm just appalled right now I wanted to hear what Wanda had to say. I think they're done with their witnesses, but I believe that maybe they can bring in another witness, and that might be the lady that had the birthday party, that Wanda had brought the kids to the birthday party, and then she said that the kids were sick, so she brought the older 4, but she didn't bring the other 2. I don't know. That birthday party was in September. That tells me that she's still not lying. She still ain't seen the kids, right? Wanda's like, I ain't seen them kids. Everybody's saying they ain't seen them kids. So that tells me that Jackie and Trezell going down. Go ahead. What's going on? Hey, Freddie, let me, before you get started, here's your tickets right here. I got your tickets right here. Okay. I got 5 of them right there. There you go. Okay. All right.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you.
I didn't want to forget about it.
Okay. What I was going to say, even when it came to Keys Road, I was laugh because my great-grand came in the house with a burning on. She even had a stocking cap on her head. The things that we wear, whatever they had to do. She came in here since she could walk with flip-flops on.
Exactly. They got kids, everything. They got kids' phones now, bonnets, flip-flops, everything. You can, and here's the thing. And I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today, and I said, it tells me that she knew that these kids was already gone. They were out of the picture. Because why would you buy something for some kids that's nowhere around? You wouldn't. But she's sitting there talking about they didn't have their size. Let me tell you something. Okay, you didn't care about these kids because you wouldn't keep them. Because remember, she said that they would cry and they were slowly developed kids, and everything. So it just seems like nobody really didn't care for these kids.
When the only one that was slow, if you ask me, was Jackie. She's the one who really was slow.
Well, yeah, Jackie was slow and Wanda slow. She gonna act. See, this is what I'm saying. You work for CPS. She gonna sit there and say, well, when they came, I thought they were coming to do a what they call girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere It's called a well check. You must be slow if you work for CPS and you don't know what a well check is. So that tells me she's playing innocent. She's playing like she's a victim.
Yeah. And the other thing that you mentioned too about her crying, it was safe within it wasn't. Because she thinking about all the money she's gonna be missing and this and that or no. So that's really what she was thinking about when she was crying.
I think she money, because he probably was helping them because they was getting $4,000. What was they doing there? Their rent wasn't that high. Because you know, they was on the low income house. They had the 3-bedroom. Some people was like, oh, they had 1 bedroom. I said, wait, let's find out all the information before you start saying this stuff that we really can't get into it. But let's hear what we hear, and then let's rule some stuff out. But I do believe that Wanda knew that these kids was gone, and she's scared that she was going to go to jail. People like, well, you can't prove she knew. No, we can't prove she knew, but her actions of not buying those kids nothing for Christmas and bought the mama and the daddy and the other kids and already sent them. Now I'm gonna tell you something about kids. If you got 2-3 kids and you only got one toy for one kid, you cannot send that toy until you get something else. You cannot send that one toy and then be like, well, I was going to get them something later. No, kids don't understand later. They want to know, where's mine? So why you got Terzel a robe and you got Jackie a robe and you got 4 other kids a robe, but you because you're going to say that they didn't have them kids' size. That is a bald-faced lie to me. You cannot tell me that and want me to believe it. I'm not going to believe it. Wanda knew that these kids was already deceased. She knew. And with her getting that U-Haul and going over there watching them kids, you are a part of that equation. Honey, you know what? I think the only reason why she's pulling state right now is because she didn't want to go to jail.
You know, and then it costs $4,000 a month. Everybody, when the pandemic hit, you got food stamps, you had children, they doubled it because they want the children, the parents, to be able to feed the children the whole time. My daughter got them twice a month, on the 1st and on the 20th.
Well, think about this. If they had the tree up and Trezell put on his robe, so he got his robe, and Jackie got her robe, so they showed that they had the robe because I guess they did something on Facebook or whatever. But and they probably went underneath the tree. They was like, here's the thing, you got all the other kids' toys, but where's Orin? See, you forgot that why would you buy a toy for a kid that ain't here? Where's their toys at? Why they ain't got nothing underneath the tree? Why even grandma ain't bought them nothing underneath the tree? But she done came up with an equation. Oh, because they didn't have their size.
I don't know what they can do there. What places did she look at them for?
Exactly.
She went online and all the baby stuff for them.
That boy said that them kids was gone. And he knew it.
Evidence. All that is evidence.
And you know what? It is sad that people give people of that nature the benefit of the doubt. I don't give her the benefit of the doubt because I know. Let me tell you something. The only time that I can give one grandson something and not give the other grandson something, they don't live in the same house and they don't see each other. They come in time to time. But if they lived in the same house under the same roof, I could not do that. I would have to get one something and the other one something too. I have to.
Do like I did. You can't let games when it's something for everybody to do. If you're going to do that, now that's cool too. Right.
Yeah. They'll be on in about 6 minutes, Diane. They on lunch break. They said that they'll be on at 3:30 my time, 1:30 California time, and that's 3:30 my time. So we've got 6 minutes, and they're coming back on. That's why it's not streaming and it's available right now. But you wait 6 minutes and they'll be on there. They're on their lunch time. Exactly, Libra.
You going on lunch? You going back?
Yes, I'm going back. That's why we're doing this quick video right now. And then we've got 4 more minutes.
Okay, all right. Well, I just wanted to say something, about it is I'm glad I had a chance to holler at everybody. Like I said, this left arm and I can't do too much today. So I want to tell everybody to be blessed.
All right.
Everybody, bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. So, I think the babies are buried in the back of Wanda's house. Okay. I don't know if somebody's getting offended by what I say. I have an opinion just like everybody else. If you want to call in, state your opinion. I'm not keeping your opinion away from you. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and how I feel and how I get it. It's always good to get other people's opinion. I've got other people's opinion. Just because I don't go with it, I just don't go with it. People can do this their whole life. Okay, I'm a nurse. Okay, been one going on 17. I keep saying 15, but it's really 17, 18 years. But so, I mean, and I done raised my kids and other people's kids and all this other stuff, and I just can't. I learned at an early age that you just cannot give to one kid and not give to the other kids. And they, even though that they don't see what's underneath the tree, oh my God, it's terrible. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, Miss SP. I had a question.
Yes.
When they were asking, I guess his name was Aiden yesterday, about the Christmas stockings that was hung and had him count how many was up there and tell who the stockings were for. Did they not say that it was for the dog?
I don't know.
That's why I was wondering who were the 5 stockings for, because Aiden never mentioned Ori and Orson.
Well, when he was talking, a lot of times he never mentioned Orrin and Orson.
Exactly.
He would just talk about.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And just him and the other 3 children. He would never speak on Orrin and Orson. Anything. They talked about a dog named Mia and a dog named Violet and all of that, but.
So who was he talking about the sound like a bit laundry detergent hit in the bathtub, and then the next morning he was gone?
Yeah, that's what he said about Orson.
That's I thought it was about Orson.
But you remember when Jackie made a comment to her sister and said the older one ate the younger one's food. Ugh, and she put this emoji up there like she's mad. I was like, this chick is crazy. Why is she mad? Because she probably mixed the poison. Yeah, and he probably ate it all. She probably gave him enough to go to sleep, and he probably ate it all, and she was like, ugh, and then it took him out. I bet you if we knew the date when she did that and the date that it happened, because we don't really know the exact date when something happened to her.
And we don't know the location where that happened at.
Yeah. But, and then, they was like, oh, and then Orson was just crying all the time. The baby boy started crying all the time. Because why would you get rid of the one that didn't cry all the time and keep the one that just cry? Because the one that cry can't tell. Well, I think the oldest one, just being starved, ate the food, and it probably saved his brother's life for us a little bit longer. But I mean, and maybe he didn't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Remember the red paddle?
Yeah. But yeah.
Oh Lord, that's too much. All right, we'll get back down the line.
All right, we're finna get off in 1 minute.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they had dogs and cats. Exactly, Lisa Calhoun. They had dogs and cats. And anytime they say something about the birthdays, Wanda gets all emotional. You guys, they're finna get back in the courtroom, so we're gonna get off of here. I was just giving you guys an update of what was being said. We're gonna have a lot to talk about once we be able to talk, but this is what happens when it goes down. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no clue. They're calling people back up to the stand, asking them, because once you go on the stand, they have the right to call you back to ask some more questions, to clarify something, or they seen something. So that's what they're doing. I was hoping they had some more witnesses, like the one that had the birthday party, that can call them. Is more than likely they probably won't, but they're probably done with all the witnesses, and they're just going to recall them back and clarify some of their answers. All right, you guys, I'll keep you informed. We'll be back on here come another day, I guess, when we do it. I think it'll be Friday, and we'll see what happens. All right, be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. And make sure you guys follow the Tyree Nichols case. That'll be the next case we'll be talking about. I will be visiting that town. Bye.